So, hi dear Pisces, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a general mid-monthly reading for all the Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the end of this month, August 2025. This is not a love reading or career reading or anything specific, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self-love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Okay, overall energy for Pisces people for the rest of the month of August 2025 is, let's see, we have the Fool card. You are going to be in this energy of let's take the risk of jumping into the unknown, and you are going to feel like the whole universe got your back. So whatever you are going to do with good intentions and a beautiful, kind-hearted, childlike kind of spirit, you will be able to go further in your life, and you will be able to get universal support as well. It's basically feeling like taking the risk of jumping into the unknown. You feel ready, you feel like, okay, this is now or never kind of a thing, and I should jump. I should just take the risk and move to the next chapter of my life with innocence, with love, and with universal support. That is your current energies. That is going to be your overall energy, taking risk and feeling like the universe got your back, and whatever will happen, you will just see. You are not worried too much about the outcomes. Okay, it's not like taking action in stupidity. It's like being like preparing yourself for this kind of energy from quite a long time now, and now feeling like, okay, now it's the time, let's do it, right? That kind of energy. Even though Fool sometimes shows reckless behavior or reckless energies, but in your case, because I'm reading it from quite a long time now, this is a conscious effort and conscious choice of going forward in a particular direction and feeling like the universe got your back, right? In the recent past, Eight of Swords, you were not able to get out of your mental jail. You were continuously blindsided by your own thoughts, by your own energies, by your own mind. You were continuously in this energy of, I cannot see the future ahead of me. I cannot move. I cannot do anything. I'm helpless, right? That was your recent past. Currently, we have the Tower. So something is shifting, like everything is falling apart in a particular situation, and we will clarify these cards, but something is kind of revealed to you in a very big way, and it's not the same as it used to be, and it is never going to be. By the end of this month, we have the Ten of Cups. Finally, happiness on the way. Okay, it's like Ten of Cups is the most happiness you can feel in Minor Arcana card. Family kind of dynamic, people who are like family to you, or you connecting with somebody and creating something really beautiful, meaningful. Okay, let's clarify these cards one by one in order to get the clear picture. I'm hungry. I'm just going to make some chapatis now and have my food. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords in the recent past. We had the we had the Moon, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Okay, you were scared to open up to anything or anyone, because you were heartbroken, you were in pain, and there was something that you were trying to move on from continuously. It's like go back to the energies of 18 weeks from now, how your life is totally different from what it is right now. It's like the energy of you being in heartbreak, you being in pain because of multiple situations, because of multiple failures in multiple directions of your life. You were scared of getting out of that pain. Your mind was continuously telling you that you will never be able to get over this pain, you will never be able to be happy again, you will never be able to find those kind of people or energies that is going to make you feel alive again. And you were continuously drowning in those thoughts and making yourself believe that that was the truth, that was the reality. So it was a never ending loop of pain that you were stuck on, and your mind was telling you those stories that you will never be able to get out of this, you will never be able to heal, and you were listening to your mind, and you were scared of getting out of that. It became your comfort zone or something. It became your home. Currently we have the Tower. Now the illusion is falling apart, you know. Let's clarify, and the truth is coming out. Let's clarify the Tower. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the King of Pentacles. Some kind of, it's like a blessed kind of energy of collaboration, partnership with somebody, with group of people maybe, or group project, teamwork, team effort, that is giving you this clarity and understanding of that whatever your mind was telling you in the past was actually bullshit. Now you are feeling stable, now you are feeling safe and secure to open up again, to go in a particular direction again, and to live your life again with full force, with full energy, and realizing that whatever your mind keeps on telling you is actually a bullshit kind of lies. All your mind keeps on doing is lies and bullshit. And because our mind always keeps on trying to keep us protected, it's not a bad thing actually, but it is always trying to keep us in a comfortable known kind of energy. That was the mind playing tricks on you, and now the illusion is falling apart because some kind of collaboration, partnership, some kind of soul tribe or family kind of dynamic is making you realize that you were like continuously fed bullshit by your own mind, and now you are feeling stable, safe, secure again to open up and go in a new direction. You got the mental clarity, you got the stability, you got the groundedness. Your heart might doubt from time to time, but you're open. You're releasing this illusion, you're releasing this lie from your life. Nice. By the end of this month we have the Ten of Cups. Let's clarify this. We have the Fool card, the Devil, and the Magician. It's like you're jumping into the unknown, and you're feeling like, I know I'm going to have a very happy life. I'm going to meet people who are going to be with me. I'm going to maybe meet my happily ever after kind of person in the coming future. Let me just go around and have fun, and let's live my life to the fullest. But you're obsessively manifesting this energy of wanting to have whatever you are wanting to have, maybe from a very long time. See, one illusion is falling apart, that you were fed lies from your own mind, that you will never be able to get out of this pain and you will never be able to be happy again. Now you are ready and you are feeling comfortable with this idea of moving forward in your life. By the end of this month, because you are ready and you feel like, okay, let's do it, and universe, bring it on, you are going to get obsessed with the idea of wanting that happiness as soon as possible, because you are going to feel like, if I am ready, the universe should give it to me right now, at this moment. I cannot wait. And it's going to be a manipulative kind of energy of you trying to manipulate the universe to give you something that you really, really, really feel like ready for, as quickly as possible. Otherwise you are going to feel like, okay, it means my mind was right. You're not giving me what I want. You're not giving me the happiness. So whatever you gave me was an illusion. So my mind was telling me the stories and it was truth. No, honey. It's going to take some time for this kind of energy of happiness and collaborations and partnerships and good, genuine kind of connections to be in your life. So what is happening right now is you might have collaborated with people for business, job, career opportunities, or some kind of soul tribe kind of energies, and making you feel like, okay, if I can manifest this in my life, why cannot I manifest some kind of happily ever after kind of dynamics in my life? Why cannot I manifest that kind of wish fulfillment or being happy all the time kind of energy in my life? Then I can do that also. You can definitely do that, but it's going to take some time. You are going to be like, okay, I am ready. Why the universe is not giving me what I want? Where is my ultimate happiness? Where is my balloons and flowers and everything roses? So it might disappoint you a little bit, because you're going to get obsessed with the idea of wanting to have everything by your side whenever you want it, and then getting upset that, okay, it's not happening, it means it's a lie. it will be a spiral. It's like if you are not going to break this spiral, if you're not going to be at peace and stable enough to understand that everything happens like a divine timing, everything happens according to your energies, according to your shifts, and it takes time. It's not like today I'm doing affirmations and my world is going to be totally different. The universe also takes time to adjust with the vibrations and the frequencies that we are sending it, right? That's the deal. Little bit difficult to understand at first, but once you understand the concept, once you understand the uh, collaboration partnership with the universe, you're good to go. Nothing can stop you. Anyways, so for you the guidance is the 10 of wands. Yeah, you're continuously feeling like very heavy. You're continuously feeling like you are having so much on your shoulders, and you can't just wait for the time. You yourself is weighing your own energies down because you want something as soon as possible, as quickly as possible, because you are ready. And this whole thought is kind of making you feel like everything is a lie. You are stressing the hell out of your own energies. There's no god up in the sky. There's only existence, and existence works on frequencies and vibrations, and your frequencies and vibrations are definitely of okay, let's go. But still from inside there are a lot of things that needs to be completely fine. You need to be in stable energies and safe and secure energies within yourself in order to get those energies in your real life, in your 3D world. Right? So stop weighing yourself down. Stop being so hard on yourself. What should I say now? Stay relaxed, stay detached from the idea of wanting happiness that much badly, and you will get it when you will be least expecting it to get it. Trust me, it happens. For you, the guidance, final guidance from the universal angels cards. Ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load. Ask angels. I don't think so angels are real, but you can ask your spirit guides, or like I don't know, spirit guides are human beings who died and they are with you now. I don't, right now I'm not comfortable with the concept. I am trying to learn it properly. But anyways, you can ask from people, or you can ask from ancestors or people who are not there with you in the human form, to send you helpful people to lighten your load, right? The load that you are putting on yourself, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others, or trying too hard to achieve something is the problem here. Okay, stop doing that. Stay relaxed, stay detached, and you will get it. Yeah, so thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.